Hello, I'm Kyeler, and you're reading or listening to Indie Monday number 24. Indie Monday is an artist outreach program started and run by the Genius community to highlight awesome, talented artists who deserve more attention for their art. Today, I have the privilege of interviewing Saylor Rigsby, an experimental rap artist. How are you this morning, Saylor?
I'm all right. I just got off of a long work shift, but I'm doing all right. What about you?
I'm doing pretty good. So, I guess to start, how'd you begin making music?
So, my grandpa taught me how to play drums when I was about 10 years old. My dad's a drummer, he's a drummer, and then my great grandpa's a drummer. So I'm from a long line of drummers. Um, and I would play along to older rock music. Like I played to Green Day all the time, and I played to White Stripes. They're my favorite band. Um, but I was pretty sheltered with music until I turned 13 and I just was introduced to a lot more music as I was, going to my teen years and going into high school. And I think I kind of always had this drive to perform even when I was sheltered with music. And then once I kind of got out of that and started listening to a ton of random shit, I just like my brain exploded. I remember, so I would say about 13 or 14, I got really into some very specific bands and artists, and I, I don't know. Do you want me to give you like the whole story?
Yeah.
So I think I was 13 when I first got I saved up. I started working at 13, and I saved up for a laptop that I got GarageBand on. I think I was using GarageBand on my phone for a little bit before, but I got GarageBand on my little MacBook Air, and I was making beats. And I remember being 13, 14, and even 15 when I was making beats, and was I was kind of a late bloomer with like puberty, so I'd make all these beats and I'd try to write raps to them, but did not want to record them because my voice hadn't like dropped yet, so I still sounded like a kid. And I was like, I can't rap and make all these like cool songs that I have. I can't do all this while I sound like a kid. So I remember every single day I'd have all these like, I mean, they weren't great, but I'd have all these beats that I'd make, and I wouldn't have anything to do with it because I was too embarrassed to record because I didn't sound like an adult. But finally, when I was 15, 16, my voice started getting deeper and I started recording. Um, but it's been a very fun journey.
So I guess this kind of ties into a question that we have from another person on our team, Anna Hoshi. She asked, "What's your songwriting process like?"
So it can differ. I I've been trying to write recently more on paper because I just, you know, feels more like cathartic and better to do that than to just be like writing it into my phone or writing on the laptop. But I I mean to make an entire song, I make my instrumental on my laptop, and then I sit there at my desk with my mic and I type the lyrics into the notepad on my computer that's in my program, and I kind of write as I go. I've never really written a song before the instrumental. Like I always write it to the instrumental that I make. I'm jealous of people who just like write all the time, like wherever they're at, they just like write in their notebook or on their phone or whatever. They can just write raps. Because I feel like whenever I write raps, it's very specific to the beat or instrumental. Because I'm always like, doing flows that kind of with or against the drums in a certain way, or go with or against the melody in a cool certain way, or where the beat cuts out or it does this. I'm always trying to like, be intertwined with the instrumental because that's important to me. Um, so I'm always doing like both at the same time, I would say. But I've also been playing in a metal band now for the past few years, and they with that you can write songs um before like doing an instrumental. We'll make all of our songs. Like we'll write all of our songs and then record them and then write lyrics for it from like just ideas and lyrics that we've written down. So that's been really cool to do because I've never done that before. But long story short, sorry, I ramble, but long story short, I just write along with the instrumental as I'm making it.
You definitely have a lot of great music videos. Um, I guess one of the
Thank you.
questions I had was, do you self-produce all of your music videos like with your music, or do you have like a team of people that work on them with you?
Oh no, I do not. I do it all myself. I feel like I was just talking to my friend about this today. I feel like I'm gonna want to do it by myself as long as I can't, like, I don't know. I can't imagine ever having like a team doing something creative for me because I don't know. It's like that's the whole point, right? Like, why would I want a creative director or something? Like, I'm the one I'm the creative in this scenario, you know? But yeah, all the videos that I have out now are just like some of them I filmed completely by myself, all me just in my bedroom. Um, and then others I had, a friend or my girlfriend help record me. Um, but I have so many ideas for music videos. Like I just started doing that directing. Jesus Christ, I don't know what the hell just happened upstairs. Sorry. um, I I just started like recently doing all those videos and I have so many ideas for like story related music videos, like music videos that follow like a certain person that's not even me or a certain few people that aren't even me and, show this whole story that I'm not even involved with, but I'm directing it and shooting it preferably and it goes along with the song. But yeah, as of now it's just me. I do it all myself. I definitely have help from friends and stuff with ideas or I need someone to help film for me or something. So I'm very thankful for those people around me that have been able to help sometimes. But all of the creative parts and all that, it is me.
Um, Yesterday, a collaborative track with you and a couple other artists called Fun Cat Simulator dropped. How
Yeah.
did it feel stepping outside of experimental rap to work in closer to the pop genre?
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even think of that song as like pop. I felt that song was like weirder than my music. Like that song was like, dang, I need to make weirder music. This is cool. But I have songs similar. Like I have like those kind of electronic, bouncy, I guess, not really pop sounding, I wouldn't say, but I one of my more recent singles, Knock Me Unconscious, has two songs on it, and the second song is called You Look Lonely. And that one is pretty bouncy, electronic, almost pop feel. Like it has a sample from my one of my friend's songs on it of him singing. I sampled it and did this kind of like rave song almost. And the reason I did that and the reason I was so excited about that Fun Cat Simulator song is because for the past couple months I've been getting into this group called Crystal Castles, who I don't if you don't recognize the name, you'd recognize some of their top songs. They're very popular, but they're an electronic duo from Canada, and they have a crazy backstory, and they have like crazy, like batshit music. And it's just very, very cool because it's mixing like the punk energy and lyrics and um, like demeanor with these like weird electronic instrumentals and the girls like screaming on them. It's really, really sick. They're literally all I've been listening to the past like 4 months. So I've been getting really into them, and that's why I made that song, and that's why I was excited to collab on that song. That one was really random. I didn't even know I was going to be like a co-release on that. I thought it was just going to be a feature, but it was very fun. And I definitely want to make like I want to make all sorts of music. I do like most of the stuff I have out right now is pretty like hip hop and experimental hip hop rap centered, but if you listen to my whole discography, you'd see there's like punk rock songs and there's kind of trying to be metal songs and there's like singy guitar stuff and even more pop centered stuff. But I want to do like every single genre there is because I love all types of music and of course recently fell in love with metal so much too. So um, yeah.
I'm actually quite surprised that I found another person that also listens to Crystal Castles. You're very
Really?
Make a good duo. Yeah, I've been listening to them for a little bit,
Oh, they're so
like
awesome.
maybe a year, year and a half. I don't quite remember, but I have a lot of them sprinkled around my playlist.
Yeah, when I like start listening to artists or band, I like only listen to them for like a year until I get like completely sick of it. So it's just like I've literally only been listening to them like genuinely. I've listened to like three other songs the past 4 months, and I listen to music all day. So yeah, they're really great.
So a year ago on YouTube, you released a video titled "Making the Worst Beat Ever." Um, the I really enjoyed the video myself.
Oh, thank
Um,
you.
but can fans expect more kind of YouTube tailored content like this?
Yeah, definitely. I started making YouTube videos when I was a kid because I think everyone born around the year I was born wanted to do that when they were older. Um, I would use iMovie and make stupid videos with my friends and cousins and stuff like all throughout my childhood. And I did make YouTube videos when I was in like middle school that got like a lot. Like that's the reason I have like a few thousand subscribers on YouTube is because I did videos in like middle school that people like. Um, but of course it's now my music videos and stuff on there and all those are privated. But definitely I actually have like big video idea that I'm working on about like AI and Suno and all that because I'm pretty adamantly against AI with any sort of art, and I think I want to do a whole video not just like bashing it and being like this is terrible and destroying everything, which it is, but I want to talk about both sides of it and just explore and kind of hypothesize what the future of music will be. So that's something I'm working on, and I love. I mean, I'm a big comedy fan. Like, and that's what that video was. I was just like, okay, I have a stupid idea. Let me make a funny video about it. Um, but absolutely, I love stuff like that. So for sure.
Do you have any upcoming music projects that you'd like to tease at all?
I have this song called Divide 45 that's gonna come out soon. I've had it like in the vault, I guess. I don't really have a vault, but I've had it not released for several months now because I want to do this really like cinematic kind of music video for it, like this old-timey black and white like jazz feel video for it, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, so I might just have to release the song, so we'll see. But I've played that song live one or two times, and I've like posted a ton of things about it, about Divide 45 on my Instagram and all that. Um, and that song is really fun. It has like this weird, I found like it's sampled from this like live jazz band, some video I found of this live jazz band playing. I like took one part of this guy doing the horn and I just like looped it. Some of my friends that I showed it to said it was really annoying. Like it was the most annoying sample I could have picked, but I fucking love it. I think it's so cool. Um and it's in like 3/4. It's like this really weird song. Um and it's very hard to play live because it's all very like just weird fast rapping, but that song is going to come out soon. It might be my next one, and that one is very fun, and I hope to get a cool video for it. So yeah.
That's very exciting. Do you have any goals for 2026 as an artist?
I've never really put goals to like a date or set like an ultimatum for myself, which maybe I should. I've never tried to do that, but maybe I should. Um, I would absolutely love to tour. I don't know if that's going to happen this year because I am poor, but um, hopefully, hopefully by next year, if I could do a tour, that would be really, really fun. That is a like one of the next goals of mine, and then just being able to live off of what I do, like that. Like once that happens, I will be a very happy human being for a while because I mean, that's the life, being able to live off of the thing you love doing. Because, right now I'm just working pretty shitty jobs to get by to do music. So, um, that's definitely a goal. Who knows? It could happen this year. That's what's so weird about the internet is that it could happen, next week. I could explode and I'll be able to ride that train and maintain the buzz and be able to hold myself or keep myself financially stable. But or it could take another 5 years until I can live off of music. So we'll see. But that's definitely a goal. And to put out more. I mean, I have a million things I want to do every day. To put out more music videos that are really good quality with all my creative ideas that I have that I just need to be able to do and execute. I want to put out a million albums every day. So, everything is my goal this year.
This is kind of a difficult question where like if you don't have an answer to it, that's completely understandable. But
No, hit
do
me.
you have a favorite song or project of yours?
Oh yeah, that is a weird question. I think it's always just the most recent thing I've put out, but I feel like I'm like following this linear path of music, and I feel like every second I'm not working on music, I'm like not walking the path that I need to be walking. Like it's all like laid out for me. I just have to put the time in and do it. So I feel like I'm like behind the path always. I feel like I'm always behind. And I'm every time I make a song, I'm like, okay, this is pretty good. I'm gonna put this out. This album I'm really proud of. It's really cool. But I feel like I can do 1,000 times better. I feel like I'm so capable and I'm gonna do 1,000 times better. So I put out an album. I'm like, okay, awesome. I'm gonna promote it, and I'm so excited about this. And this is really cool. I get to perform all these songs. I have all these ideas for it, but I feel like I can make it something that's way, way, way better, and do this better, and do this more creatively. So I feel like my favorite thing that I've made is not been made yet. Who knows? But I mean, when is that gonna happen? When am I make something be like this is the best and I've reached my peak? Like that's not gonna happen. So I should probably get out of that mindset. But my most recent album I think is much better than every other album I've put out. I think it's really good. And then just the past 4 or 5 singles I've done too. I'm pretty proud of for now. Um, so yeah, that is my answer. I don't know if I have any old songs, and I'm looking at my discography right now. I have a song called "No Doubt, No Doubt" with my friend Lenny. That one's fun. But yeah, besides that, it's usually just the most recent stuff I have.
This one is a little bit silly.
Yes.
I figured I could put in a fun question before we end the interview.
All right.
What's your favorite cereal?
Oh, I don't even know when the last time I ate cereal was. Let's see. I okay, no, I know my answer. My answer is I think cinnamon toast crunch. And if people get mad at that, then suggest me a better cereal and I'll try because I've not had a lot.
There is not a better cereal. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the best.
Oh hell yeah. There we go. We can agree on a lot.
Okay, do you have any final comments before we conclude this interview?
I'm going to do a lot of awesome and beautiful and creative and expressive and raw and real and boundary breaking and defining things. And I know it might not look like that, and I might look like this small kid rapper trying to do stuff, but I have a lot of big ambitions and goals to shatter what people know as music. I don't know. That sounds corny. I'm gonna do a lot of great and cool stuff, and I'm very excited for people to hear. And I appreciate you talking to me about it. So thank you.